This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Houston Rockets. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jones. And here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Misses the layup. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Now here's Murray. Williamson, left side. On the wing, Jones. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Murray, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. So it's the Pelicans now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Shepard. Over Murray. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from him.
Pass to Şengün. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Murray. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Another shot. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Back to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Offline from the top of the key. The Pelicans trail. Murray from outside. Offensive board. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Williamson. Fires the three. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Substitution on the board.
Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Adams up top. Pass to Durant. Free throw line jumper. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Now here's Murray. Here's Hawkins. The three is up. Thompson with the block. And he's able to get it back. 4 on the clock. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Pass to Durant. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And the dunk by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Pass to Adams. And here's Durant. He's covered by Bay. Back to Adams. Adams a screen to the inside. Now here's Bay. A deep three. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Pass to Hawkins. They set the pick. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And here's Shepard for 3. Jones grabs the board.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Teams will make substitutions. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Fears. Six to shoot. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. Ooh, poked away. Durant with it. Durant covering. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And Houston has possession. Outside Durant. Shoots from the line. Buries the jump shot. Durant's got 7.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Here's Fears. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Queen misses. Now Şengün. Pass to Holiday. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Houston lead. Here's Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate. Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Pass to Şengün. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans trail by 4. Bay with a screen. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Houston.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Murray after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. To stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
Pass to Thompson. And he converts the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's New Orleans now. 7-point differential. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Yves Missi.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Poole from long range. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Holiday. Now Durant. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep score.
Pelicans 15.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Takes it inside. And that one's good.
Murphy.
There's some power behind Murphy's drive. He can be aggressive when he wants to be.
Pass to Capella. Now Smith. Defended by Jones. Fade away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Takes a three. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 7. It's Thompson, high post. He has 6. Stolen by Jones. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he banks in the layup.
Murphy.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Thompson right side. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Hawkins. No points yet. Poole shot is off. Thompson outside. Pass to Holiday. Thompson outside. Here's Eason. Drills it from deep. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Okay, Jordan Poole. Getting up there and slamming it down.
Pass to Capella. Back to Thompson. And here's Holiday. Smith outside. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pelicans trail by 8. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Williamson for 3. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 8. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Smith. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Hawkins. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Pass to Eason. Three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Williamson outside. Poole outside. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Screen by Capella. Out to Thompson. Smith outside. Over Williamson. Houston with another miss.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Poole outside. Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Here's Hawkins. Off target from three-point range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got 5.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Fears. Back to Murray. Here's Queen. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Outside Jones. Here's Fears. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. On the wing, Jones. Eason pulls it in. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Shepard for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Back to Murray. Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. Shoots over Shepard. Fears' shot is off. Şengün in the post. From 13. Good. Şengün's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Murray. Looking to end this cold spell. Outside Jones. The 3, Fears. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Back to Şengün. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Fears. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Smith. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Smith's got 6.
I mean, good recognition on the part of Smith Jr., and he had to get that up.
Outside Murray. A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. The 3, Fears. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Pass to Durant. Back to Şengün. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Substitution on the board.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Down by 12. Now here's Williamson. Back to Poole. Off with the layup.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Durant for 3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 12. With the drive. Pass to Jones. And the basket by Queen.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
And here's Şengün. "27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Okogie. Houston with another miss. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Here's Hawkins. It's hauled in by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Rockets lead by 13. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Here's Thompson. Six on the shot clock. And there's a foul. It'll go on Yves Missi. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Now Thompson. And here's Shepherd for 3. The shot no good. Back to Jones. Picked by Missi. Pass to Murray. Here's Williamson. And they get it back. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Smith left side. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
down. A nice jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Pass to Smith. Fader on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Smith's got 8.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
4-3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Houston working the ball around. Three-pointer, Holiday. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 12. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Fades back. Another one falls for Houston.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count it.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Pass to Durant. Outside Holiday. Şengün, the screen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Durant. There's the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Down low. Here's Queen. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Brian?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. They from long range. The Rockets lead by 15. Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Eason with the ball. Thompson outside. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. to the left side wing. Just 3 to shoot. Eason with room. That's tipped. On the wing, Durant. 18 points for him. And Şengün throw it down. And that's a double-double for him now.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
A nice shot by Fears.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Şengün. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And New Orleans making a change here. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Bey, defended by Eason. Now here's Poole. 9 points in the game. Back to Murray. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. 12 points for Amen Thompson.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Murray. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Rockets lead by 17. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level of last season. Encouraging, Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Here's Şengün. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 17. Poole outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans, no good. And here are the Rockets now. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Here's Holiday. And that one's long. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. On the wing, Jones. Outside for Bey. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 17. Pass to Durant. Şengün in the post. Out to Thompson. Durant surveying the D. Over Murray. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 20.
As long as there's time on the clock, it's enough time for Durant.
Outside Murray. To the middle. To win the drought. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. The free throw drops from Murray. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
Pass to Shepherd. Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Now here's Bey, covered by Smith. Poole's got room. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 16. And here's Shepherd for 3. Connects from downtown. Shepherd's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Poole looking it over. Pass to Fears. And the Pelicans get it back. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Thompson. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smith. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. The turnaround jumper. That one falls. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, a shifty, confident guard who can do a little of everything. If Fears can improve his shooting, he'll be a nightmare for defense.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Houston with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
43.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williamson looking around. Pass to Fears. From deep three-point land. Okogie pulls down the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
On the wing, Thompson. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see. Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Shepard. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Williamson. They get it again. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
Here's Fears. Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Williamson. Here's Fears. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Misi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And there's no lack of fight in Fears. Just willing to get inside and mix it up.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Okogie on the wing. Oh, deflected. In transition, here they come.
And if he gets into the open court, Fears is going to fly. He knows an easy opportunity when he sees it.
Pass to Adams. Out to the wing. Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. They double team Thompson. Clock at 4. And here's Shepard for 3. Drops in the 3. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Here's Hawkins. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. He can't hit that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Okogie. The three-pointer off the mark.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Fears. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 9 points now in the second half.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Here's Thompson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Fears. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Queen. Uncovered. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
I love the decisiveness from Hawkins. He's skilled at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. And it's Houston scoring again.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Here's Fears. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now that they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Now Durant. From the line. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Back to Murray. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Pass to Şengün. Left side, Finney-Smith. And here's Durant. Defended by Murray. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Here's Fears. From the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Şengün in the post. Back to Durant. Over Murray. Nice shot by Durant. And that's now 22 points for Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Jacks up a three. Durant pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Let's go with a three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poole. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Queen. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Over Poole. Durant with another miss. Pelicans trail by 18. Poole outside. Left side Murray. Up and over Smith. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Count the basket.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Let's loose for three. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then he has taken over.
Murray inside. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Come to me, come to me.
Outside Şengün. Five on the clock. Tries the spin move. Oh, no good. Pelicans trail by 16. Flushes it down with both hands.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now Durant. Here's Şengün. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .133 left in the game. On the wing, Murray. Here's Williamson. From downtown. Durant with the rebound. Şengün with it. He'll Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Amen Thompson.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Finney-Smith with it. Checked by Murray. 6 on the shot clock.
Excellent coverage by Murphy there. At 6'8", he has the ability to distract shooters with his presence.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.